Hello, Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There is quite a few messages for quite a few receipts coming out. One of them is that some of you are having conflict with a mother figure. Could even be your own mother, or it could even be your baby mother. Okay, and this could even be in a family, or it could even be in a marriage. Okay, some of you, the conflict could even end up, some of you might be looking to move home. Okay, this is because of jealousy and arguments are going on in the home. Alright, and for some of you, it's because some of you are actually focusing too much on your work. Okay, and for some of you, it's because you're not working. Okay, that the conflict is going on. Alright, Earth signs. You've also, for somebody out there, okay, there could be some form of slight delay of your plans. Okay, and some of you could even get some unfavorable news, and this could even be regarding your desire for freedom and individuality, because some of you, there could be a conflict regarding this right now. Okay, as well as a delay could be for you to actually push towards a larger vision, or doing something that's for humane service. For some of you, it could be delay. Some of you might want to do some voluntary work, but there could be some delay. Okay, some of you, though, you got big thoughts and big insights. Okay, and big changes that you want to actually bring into your life. Alright, but some of you might have Uranus in your chart. It could be delayed. I feel the best time for you would be around August the 8th for some of you. That could be a lucky time for you. Okay, number 8 for some of you. Okay, let me pull a card, because I'm feeling some heavy energy here for you Earth signs. Okay, I was meditating and I thought, I'm not recording, I need to jump out of this because it's downloading so much information, and I'm not going to be able to remember everything that I heard here, right? But from the overview of this reading I'm seeing here, right, some of you need to start taking some form of self-care, taking care of yourself. Alright, because some of you right now, there could be some form of truth that's going to be coming out. It could be regarding your work, that you're not working in a team together, because someone could be lying and some truth is going to be coming out. Okay, if it's a partnership, there could be a falling out because someone feels that they're doing all the work. Okay, if it's a marriage, yeah, it could be because someone was lying regarding a third party here. Okay, somebody that they could be in a group with. Alright, that's for some of you out there. For some of you could be dealing with somebody or yourself that needs to be detoxed right now. Somebody needs their body and mind cleaned up. Okay, they need to stop drinking. For some of you got children that's involved in this, right? Some of you need to drink more water, and some of you could be suffering with asthma, or you got allergies. Okay, but that will be also improving. Some of you struggling with your breath, or some health issue around there. Some of you are not well. Okay, some of you are not well. You need to drink more water. Okay, some of you need to start getting some fresh air, and some of you need help with your children right now. Okay, and some of you, it could be you or somebody around you that needs to go to an AA, because somebody could be over drinking here. Okay, this was someone out there. Alright, earth signs. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, earth signs, please like, share, follow. Okay, please subscribe, because this is going to help me on this with this reading here, and also all the other readings on this channel. Okay, it's encouragement, man. Yeah, I mean, 'cause I know some of you there are getting so endorsed in the reading that you forget to go and say, press that button. Okay, like, subscribe. Alright. Alright, what's the overview of this reading for earth signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising? Let's see if any more messages come out for earth signs. Ooh. The two that's come out is stretch and change physician. I say some of you are not well. You know, you can see that. Okay? Some of you are not well. And it's talking about stretch. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. Okay? And the next one is change physician. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. Because some of you could have been misdiagnosed. Okay? Bottom of the deck. You came out reverse, but some of you need to turn around and get a second opinion. Okay? Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare profession for this situation. Like I said, some of you are not well. I'm going to read to get a second opinion, whatever you're being diagnosed with. Some of you need to actually get a second opinion. Right? So I'm going to read second opinion. You definitely need to Get a second opinion. It's very strong with that. Some of you definitely need to get a second opinion. This could be with your own health, or it could be with somebody else around you right now. Okay? Archangel Raphael has heard your prayers and is guiding you to talk with a health profession to get a second, third or fourth opinion. The Archangel is letting you know that other options and alternatives are available to you or the person you're inquiring about. Okay? So for some of you it's a child or children. Okay? This situation may require more than one health professional working in conjunction with each other. So this isn't necessarily an indication to change doctors unless you've already been receiving that message from your own intuition and experiences. Well, seeing from the next card that's come out, yeah, it's telling you to change your physician. Okay? I think somebody's being misdiagnosed here. Right? This card validates your urge to take matters into your own hands and become your own authority figure with respect to health concerns. Possibly specific meaning. Select a healthcare professional you feel comfortable with and instinctively trust. Research this health topic and take matters more into your own hands. Get a third or fourth opinion until you're satisfied with the answers. My prayer. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare profession for this situation. Right? Something is not right. And I felt that when I started. Right? And for some of you, you're usually grounded, but you're probably tripping or feeling lightheaded. Okay? Because that's what I was feeling before I actually started with thinking, no, something's not right. Okay? Some of you, it could be that you're under, I could even feel for some of you, you're under the influence of drugs. I'm feeling that. Okay? Some of you, it's alcohol. Right? But it's an influence that's not making me stable or feeling like I'm not walking straight or feeling lightheaded. Yeah? Or that's the person, could be even a health issue that they're experiencing. Alright? And they need a second opinion. Now, you got stretch. Alright? You got stretch. These are the things. You got second opinion. And you need to get a second opinion. You got stretch. Alright? So I'm talking about to put the crystals around this set today. because someone definitely needs some form of protection here as well. Stretch. Archangel Raphael is guiding you to stretch your body in gentle, feel-good postures such as yoga or Pilates. These are other stretching methods are wonderful for stress management and relaxation, as well as for increasing your range of motions and limberness. Many people believe that yoga is a fountain of youth. You received this card because Raphael wants to motivate you to stretch your muscles regular and healthily. He'll guide you to the best form of exercise and match you with appropriate professionals such as yoga instructors or physical therapists. Possible specific meaning. Stretch yourself emotionally beyond your comfort zone. Take a relaxation break. Attend a yoga camp. Stretch yourself financially for a dreamed about a purchase that you want to actually purchase. Okay? As the universe will support you in return. Your life purpose involves teaching yoga. That's for some of you. Some of you is probably already doing it. My prayer. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. Alright? Now the last card that's come out is change your physician, because there's something not right. I keep feeling that there's something not right around your health. Okay? And some of you need to see a physician here. Okay? Some of you could even hear him being misdiagnosed, right? Some of you need to take your power back and listen to your intuition, because it's telling you yourself. Nobody knows you better than yourself, okay? So your gut feeling, everything in your body is telling you something not right, okay? Somebody, somebody out there who feels it knows it. So let's see about changing a physician here for earth signs. If this resonates with you, please subscribe, like, share, follow. Change your physician. This card indicates the healthcare professional that you've been working with or the person for whom you're inquiring is effective for this situation. Sorry, I have to say it again because something didn't seem right. This card indicates that the healthcare professional you've been working with or the person for whom you're inquiring isn't effective for this situation. Perhaps it's beyond training or equipment capacity of your present physician, or it may also stem from philosophical differences in personality or views on alternative healing modalities. Regardless of the reasons, Archangel Raphael is guiding you to a new healer who is better suited to the situation. The first person you think of is the correct answer, and Raphael will provide you with additional information through your feelings, thoughts and signs. He'll guide you through smooth and gentle transitions so that your health and well-being are upheld at all times. The possible specific meaning. Get a second or third opinion, okay? Be honest with yourself and your physician about your feelings. Change medication or treatment protocol, okay? Know that you deserve a physician who will listen to your concerns and speak to you respectfully. Research alternative treatment. Make appointments to interview other healers and physicians. So some of you that you're not getting no help from your regular GP or doctor, you're going to have to actually go and seek alternative therapy for some of you, okay? And after you're an earth sign, that's something that should be naturally come to you, that you want naturalness, not something that's artificial, because you'll benefit more from natural herbs than from something that was preservatives. I've heard that, don't know what. Preservatives, whatever it is. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. Alright. Earth signs. Self-care. Some of you need to actually, like I said, start taking care of yourself. Okay. That's the bottom of the deck. Some of you are coming out from that. Some of you probably even start taking care of yourself right now. Alright. Because self-care speaks about make sure you're not giving to the point of creating lack in your own life here, earth signs. Because as an indigo, you feel compassion for the world because of your divine mission. As a result, you sometimes become generous to a fault. You may not see this as a problem. However, this card is telling you that you must be aware of your own needs in life. Make sure that you're doing enough for yourself so that you don't suffer due to your generosity. Allow yourself to feel how great it is to have your needs met, and trust that those around you are guided by their angels to ensure that all theirs are taken care of too. You are here on earth to help, but you're not everyone's problem solver. The greatest gift you can give others is to ask their angels to awaken and guide them to their own unique purpose. Okay? Because everybody's got the 100% earth signs. What's my voice? And some of yours could be actually giving more than you're receiving. And some of yours, you need to be able to receive, not just be a giver. Okay? Because some of you find it hard to receive, and some of you could even find it hard to give. But it's talking about having a balance here in your life right now, earth sign. Because I believe with this overstretching yourself and doing too much, okay, for other people, or even doing too much work, it's going to have a domino effect on your own health, okay? And like I said, some of you could have been misdiagnosed, some of you need to get diagnosed, okay? Because something's not right and it's to do with your health, right? For some unforeseen reason, right? Spirit God placed my hands on this set of cards from Raphael for healing. Okay, I thought it was going to be on your love, but it's like love's not priority right now. It seems like some of you need it's about your health. This message seems to be about your health. Okay, what you don't know, what you need to grow, and what you need to let go of here, earth signs. Okay, so let's see what you need to know. Some of you just got to know. Some of you needed to know about your health. Majority of you did. You got manifest. Okay? So some of you are manifesting something here. Right? Something good, I hope. Right? Let's see. Read manifest for earth signs. Okay. As an indigo, you have innate manifestation abilities that this card guides you to use to improve the situation you're inquiring about. And this could be about your health for some of you. The act of manifestation is more than just dreaming about what you desire in life. It's deciding that your dreams have already come to fruition on the spirit level, and trusting that with divine timing they will appear in a material form. It's like as above, so below. This card asks you to be aware of how much your energy, your thoughts and feelings affect the reality around you, and to realize the importance of believing in yourself. When you're using your natural manifestation power, you feel complete trust and know that every new day is preparing you for the next chapter in your life. Wow. You know what? When the spirit got to the point of this card asks you to be aware of how much energy, your thoughts and feelings affect your reality around you. I heard him say that you got to think positive here, earth signs, because what you fear is what you draw. Okay? And if you're thinking negative, you're going to be drawing negative to you. Okay? That's for somebody out there, or some of you out there are doing that. You got to change the way you're thinking. Okay? Focus on the good. Focus on what you do want and not on what you don't want. Okay? This is for Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. And let's see here. The card that manifests that is the Four of Hearts. Okay? That's like the Four of Cups. So for some of you, you could be manifesting this within 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. Okay? For some of you, what you'll be manifesting is a good friend, loyalty and fidelity. For some of you, it's a good marriage, partnership or security that you're manifesting. Some of you are manifesting an award in the family, or some of you are manifesting having more faith in yourself. Okay? Because some of you could have come from a stage of where you was rejected at some point in the past. Okay? That could have had an effect on you, personality and on your own self-esteem, and you wasn't loving yourself or feeling good about yourself. Okay? Some of you were thinking bad about yourself and didn't think you was good enough, or handsome enough, or pretty enough, or slim enough, or you was basically beating up yourself. Basically, you didn't think you was enough, and because you didn't think was enough, you then draw people who will tell you about yourself, and it's exactly the same thing you was thinking about yourself, because you sent that energy out. That's why it's important that you think before you speak, because sometimes as well, earth signs, thinking is just as bad as doing it. Okay? Okay. Four of Cups or Four of Hearts. Some of you are bored. Okay? Some of you could be in a situation here that you're not... Oh dear, I want to talk, hold on. Oh dear. I knew this was coming. For some of you, right, it's out of boredom. You manifested this yourself. Because like they say, the devil finds work for idle hands. Okay? It's probably that that this relationship began out of sheer boredom. And you could have manifested this because you were bored. So what you did, if you're bored and you meet somebody in a stage when, oh wow, I was bored and now somebody just come along, you just draw boredom to yourself. Okay? Right? Because both you and your partner was probably looking for something new, because you've grown tired of your circumstances that you was in before and when you first met up. Because like attracts like. For some of you, there could have been a part here in your past where one or you or your partner was very unhappy, okay? Or could have been rejected, yeah? Could be you or your partner, right? Because it's showing here that the relationship is kind of stagnant, okay? And if you don't know that, you know that now, right? Some of you probably thought your relationship was going to be fun and all romance, okay? Perhaps they even promised you to go and say, take you on holidays, and me and you's going to get married, and me and you's going to grow old together and all that, yeah? That's for some of you. But for some of you, yeah, some of you are just getting reruns of the same crappy DVD, and you're bored every Friday. Same routine, same old, okay? For some of you, you're probably waiting around a lot for this person. Could even be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may even have this in a chart. Okay? Because this is something you don't know. Right? You're waiting for a call. You're waiting for a text. You're just waiting, man. And some of you could have been waiting 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Okay? For some of you, you can see that the relationship isn't going to plan, okay? And it isn't what you expected, right? Some of you know, right? In reality, for some of you, some of you can actually fix it if you put the work in, okay? Some of you could be getting very disillusioned, because the Four of Cups is also about disillusion. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they're getting disillusioned here, okay? See, it's not real, okay? You both could be getting tired of one another and no longer want to put the effort into the relationship. That's for some of you out there, because things ain't turning out how you expected, okay? Some of you, the feelings between you isn't even enough to sustain the relationship, okay, for long term, right? Somebody could even be afraid of commitment, alright? Oh, that's some of you out there, right? If it's not you, it could even be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may even have this in your chart. But secretly, what you don't know or you're not saying, you're secretly bored in the relationship, earth signs. And even if you don't realize it, you and your partner are slowly growing apart, okay? Some of you could have been waiting for a link up and you've probably been waiting 4 days, 4 weeks or 4 months, but the person or you're already bored, okay? Moving on, right? Then how that clarifies this is the reason why you've been waiting. 7 of Swords here. Someone's been trying to get away with some form of deception or lies, okay? That's for some of you out there, right? This is going to come out though, right? That someone was trying to go and get away with some lies or deception here, right? That's the reason why you probably wasn't hearing from them, or this could even be you. That's going to be coming out about you, right? Like you're trying to get away with some sneaky behaviour here. Some of you could have been with, what do you call them? Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They probably was trying to go and get away with some sneaky deception here. That's for some of you if you haven't got air in your chart. But it speaks about betrayal, unfaithfulness, third party situation here going on here. Someone's looking through things with rose tinted glasses here, right? Not really looking at the situation for what it really is, and that's going to come out, right? Because it's showing here that in the past you probably always was optimistic or you had some hope, okay, for this relationship. Like I said, you're trying to live in some form of delusion here, and you need a reality check, okay? Some of you, you've gotten more negative about love in general, okay? Or you could even have started to view your partner or your lover, okay, in a less than favourable view because of some form of rejection or boredom, alright? For some of you are probably just blinded to the truth of the relationship, okay? Some of you are still holding on because you truly do not know each other, really, okay? Some of you only see what you want to see, okay? And that could even be regards to your goals, your desires, your needs, your relationship. It's all about a person who's being very selfish here, okay? Or you both could be being very selfish here. You're seeking out for yourself, me, myself, and I, okay? For some of you, if infidelity here is suspected here, earth signs, okay, then this card is a sign that unfaithfulness is a strong possibility here, right? Especially with the 7 of with spades here, right? Because it seems like your relationship, earth sign, is not all what it cracked up to be, alright? And you're going to begin, if you don't know already, you're going to begin to realize that this is not what you want from the romance, okay? That's for some of you. Because some of you have been feeling that you're being unfaithful. That if you've not been unfaithful, then your partner's being unfaithful, and it's going to come out. Okay? That's for some of you, right? Some of you could even be covering up some major lie, and if it's not you, your partner's covering up some major lie which will will kind of threaten how your partner sees you from now on, of this deception or some indiscretion that could be going on, that you're trying to hide from your partner, or your partner's trying to hide from you, because you're fearful that they're going to reject you when it comes out, right? But you know what they say, what's in the dark always comes to the light, okay? And that could be that your partner has been unfaithful to you with someone, okay? And it could even be with somebody you wouldn't even expect, alright? And if for some of you earth sign, if you're not yet in a serious relationship, then there could be someone else in their life which you are not yet aware of or exists, okay? Just thought I'd let you know that, because this is what you don't know, earth signs, okay? Take what does, leave what doesn't, alright? This is going to probably make some of you want to walk away and from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you is going to be rejecting somebody because that's what they did to you, okay? Vice versa, you know, if it's you doing it or they're doing it to you. But this is something you're manifesting through your thoughts. If you thought your partner is having an affair, then they are. Listen to your gut feeling, okay? It's trying to tell you something here, earth signs, okay? And if you're doing this sneaking around here, alright, or someone's trying to steal from you, take from you, okay, you need to go through some form of transformation and change your way, okay, because it's going to come out. What's in the dark is going to come to the light. The card that clarifies that, Seven of Swords, is death. Some of you are definitely, could be dealing with Scorpio for some of you. For some of you, is going to, what you don't know, earth signs, either you're going through a transformation, or some of you are going to be walking away from this form of deception that's been going on around you that you didn't know, okay? Now you know that somebody here could have deceived you, stole from you, okay? But the deception is going to be coming out here regarding this, okay? And it's going to make you walk away from people and things that no longer serve you, right? For some of you, right, you could be experiencing a transformation right now, okay? The death talks about rebirth too, so it's like out with the old, in with the new, okay? Some of you is going to be starting a new beginning after you come out from this primal lies and deception and rejection, okay? Because it talks about ending. You're ending that. Some of you are changing, going through a transformation. If that's the life you were leading before, you no longer want to live that life, okay? You're going through some major change here. If you were lying and cheating before, you don't want to be doing that no more, okay? For some of you, remember this is going to be happening, if you haven't happened already, 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, okay? That some of you could have been going through a transformation, or you're coming out from going through a transformation. Some of you are going to be walking away from somebody that's rejected you, okay? Or a Scorpio could be walking away from you because it was some form of deception, because you could have rejected them, right? But an ending is definitely coming. For some of you, between you and your partner, you were together at least once before, that could have been in the past, and that relationship ended, okay? You're not to say that you were lovers, you could have even been friends, okay? You could have been a close friendship you had with this person, okay? And you lost touch for whatever reason, right? Because death can also signal the gradual transformation from whatever your relationship was in the past to what it is now at present, alright? And that could have been, now it's turned into an ending because of some form of rejection. For some of you, the relationship is having severe problems right now, okay? Earth signs, and you know it, right? and they're too tough for you to ignore now. Because Seven of Swords, wow, that's like in your face, mate. Okay? Some of you are grasping on to something that's not there, grasping on to a relationship that's ended, that it's ended, but you're still holding on. That's it, the Spirit said that before. And you're manifesting this. Okay? Good or bad, you're manifesting it. So conscious about it or not, you're getting to know this is something that you don't know about. If it's not you, then it's in your surroundings and it's going to come up for you to know. Alright? For some of you, if you're not yet a couple, then for some of you, you're not like to be anytime soon. Because some of you are still hurting from past rejection and deception. Okay? And you're going through a major change in your life right now for some of you. But your relationship is definitely dying and fading away. Okay? That's for somebody who's out there. For some of you, your relationship is transforming for the better. After you come out of the change from being deceptive and lying. Okay? It's transforming for the better. It's developing into something more serious for some of you. Okay? For some of you, the relationship could be ending to make way for something better. Alright? It's like, say, your partnership or your relationship now may end, but you might end up in a better relationship than you was in now. Okay? That's for some of you. Wow. Because for some of you, with this Death card here, right? Your relationship could have been transforming, but not for the better. Okay? And it could have been, like I said, ended for some of you. And if you don't know it, that's what it's leading to. Okay? And some of you already know it's leading to an ending. But you're fighting hard to hold on, or trying to go and say, not let go. And I think I sent a message to your earth signs already that you need to let go and let God. Okay? You or your partner's feelings could have recently changed. Okay? You're no longer feeling the same way. Or if you was together for quite a while, it's like, say, the feelings have changed. You know what I mean? Someone's outgrown somebody here. Okay? For some of you, either you once were madly in love with this person, and now you're not. Okay? Vice versa, it could be them that's letting you know they could have been in love with you in the past, but it's kind of outgrown it now, and now they're bored. Right? And they want something new. So out with the old, in with the new. And that's for you, Earth sign. It's time for a transformation. It's time for change. Okay? Some of you need to aim for a relationship which you actually can change. Okay? Because you're so used to finding partners who refuse to be different for you. Okay? So next time round, maybe you need to choose somebody or date someone who will love and respect you enough to please you. Okay? Because it is out there for you, right? Because everybody wants better. Okay? You don't have to settle, right? It's time for you to change. And for some of you, like I said, some of you are still holding on to it because you're jealous and you're insecure. And some of you could be moving home or moved home already, okay? Because of jealousy, arguments, conflict here, okay? Some of you now are more focused now on your money. Or you was around somebody who was more focused on the money. Or this could have been you, especially earth signs, that you was more focused on your money, okay? Because of some of you may want to buy a new home, okay? But there could be some, like I said, there could be some form of delay on that, right? Because some of you are working too hard, and some of you You need to get a job first before you can even get what you want. Some of you are focusing on fixing up your home. Okay? Staying at home. Okay? Especially with this lockdown. Alright. Any more messages for what earth signs don't know? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For some of you though, there could have been a death in your or your partner's family, okay? And it will have an impact on the relationship, okay? Because the strain of this death will either bring you together or it will tear you apart, alright? Because alternative, departures from the past may be affecting your current partnership as well for some of you, okay? Because between you, I'm sorry to say, you both seem to have serious abandonment issues here, okay, earth signs? Don't want to be left, but there's rejection. Someone's used. That's like I said, you manifested it. This could be your fear, and this is what you manifested. You created this, and if you don't like what you see, earth signs, only you can change it, because you actually, for your thoughts, your words, your actions, okay? And if you don't like what you see, change it, because you created it. Alright. That's what you are actually manifesting. And some of you actually could be purposely rejecting somebody and playing out so you can walk away. That's for somebody. Alright? Or somebody's doing that to you. You'll know which is who. Now, you've got for what can help you grow. Time to create. Okay? This is what it is now. It's time for you to create. That's going to help you grow. Right? Let me read that to you now. Time to create. Because you're manifesting, right? But faith is a fact, but it's also an act. You also got to play a part in this as well, earth signs. Alright? It's time for you to create now. Right? This card calls for you to get in touch with your creativity and express yourself through art, inventing or performing as an indigo. You have a lot of pent-up energy that needs an outlet. It's time to create something from nothing, knowing that you're a divine channel of inspiration. The angels ask you to bring something unique to this planet that can only come from you. Ask them to work through you, and together you will make a masterpiece that will bring blessings to the world. Embrace your creativity. Helps you realize that your ability to manifest in this lifetime is only limited by your imagination. Ooh, wow. And you know what I heard as well? Wow, for somebody out there, earth signs, yeah, you manifested this. You even manifested the ending because you were bored. Yeah? So now you have decided after you walked away from people and things that no longer serve you, right? Let's see what you're creating here, right? The Seven of Hearts. So some of you have got choices, options here, okay? For some of you, it could be a new idea, a young love, okay? Some of you, it's love for a young person or child that you're starting to spend more time and be creative with your children right now. Some of you could even try to manifest a marriage of a soulmate, okay? Some of you are trying to manifest a young love or infatuation that you got with somebody, okay? But because someone's got several choices here, some of you could even experience some form of disturbing news, okay? That's going to bother you, Okay? Some of you are living in some kind of fantasy bubble though, for some of you. You know what I mean? You probably need, like I said, you need a reality check here. Okay? Because all what glitter isn't gold. Right? Wow. Woo. Okay. If this resonates with you, earth signs, please subscribe, like, share, follow. Alright? Because the 7 of cups, I feel, see it as like the 7 of hearts. Okay? It also speaks about confusion. Okay? Right? Apart from choices, you also need to make some form of decision. Okay? And you got to kind of, like I said, figure out what's real and what's fantasy here. Okay? Because like I said, it's all in your head. If you even got an infatuation, that's in your head. It ain't in reality. Okay? Because sometimes when you got this fantasy, the person belongs to somebody else. It's not yours. Okay? Some of you are actually trying to manifest your soulmate into your life. Okay? Some of you are manifesting spending more creative time with your children. Alright? But like I said, there could be some disturbing news for some of you. Right? Because the 7 of Cups also shows in the past that either you or your partner did not wish to jump into any serious relationship straight away. Okay? And some of you jumped in anyway. Because you, as earth signs, you want something stable. So I believe it's your partner that didn't want anything serious straight away. But I believe you from the beginning probably wanted to be in a more stable relationship. Okay? For some of you, you both took your time and weighed up all your options. Okay? For some of you, another possibility could be that the past was not like how you remember it. And yeah, you could be fantasizing about it, making it more better than it was, or some of you could even be making it more worse than it was. Okay? But it shows here with the 7 of hearts that you were delusioned. Okay? Because some of you, when you think about the history of this relationship, you seem to remember it a lot better or much worse than it was, like I said. Okay? And for some of you, currently either you or your partner are undecided about where they want your relationship to head right now. You can't make up your mind. Some indecision, I can't get it out because some indecision here is going on here. Okay? They're even unsure if whether they want to take things to the next level or break it off forever. But as something you don't know, remember, something could be coming to an end where someone's going to walk away. Right? That's for some of you. Right? For some of you, there's also the possibility that the relationship is not yet like a serious relationship. Okay? Some of you, it's just a fantasy in your head right now. You haven't come to reality. Right? For some of you, if you're already in a relationship, it could be much better than you think it is. Okay? And for some of you feel like your relationship's going down the toilet. But this is not the case. Okay? That's for some of you. Okay? Because this is something you can grow, remember. Alright? That's going to grow you. Right? For some of you, if you feel, remember 7 of hearts is like 7 of cups. Right? So you feels it, knows it. If you feel as though your lover or your partner, husband, wife, whatever, right, seems to kind of be weighing up their options between lovers, some of them could be being swayed towards picking you. If they got several choices, some of them are being swayed to more towards you. Alright? But for some of you, your situation is worse than expected. Okay? Even if you don't think you are losing your lover or your partner or your husband, things are definitely deteriorating here. Okay? Someone's actually being swayed towards not wanting a relationship with you. Okay? Vice versa, you could be being swayed not to want a relationship with them. You will neither know which one is you. Okay? But this is about you earth signs here, right? Some of you could have had several choices in the past, like I said, because it's showing here that somebody here is going to get rejected, okay? And that's because somebody was sneaking around. Someone's going to walk away from people and things that no longer serve them, right? Because some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Even a Leo for some of you, okay? Some of you will overcome your obstacles here, because the card that actually clarifies this is the Eight of Pentacles. Because what you're going to do, earth signs, is focus on your work, okay? Some of you could have even met somebody in work that you're fantasizing about and you got a crush on, okay? Some of you will be receiving some form of promotion or financial opportunity here, okay? And you could be fantasizing about it. It ain't come yet, you know? But some of you could be actually thinking about a new job, okay? Some of you are focusing on creating something new that you haven't done before, right? That's for some of you, right? Some of you, though, you're so focused on your work because you've been rejected in the past and you're throwing yourself into the work, okay? And for some of you, it's because a relationship has ended, okay? You're now throwing yourself into work, alright? To go and say, make your money, alright? Because at the same time now, there's something here that you actually can grow from. You can't do nothing about your emotions or your relationship that's ended, but what you can do something about is make money, okay? For some of you, you're kind of mastering your art. Like I said, time to create. You're kind of improving some gift that you've got that's heightened now for some of you, okay? Because it's showing here in the past that either you or your partner or lover, they were heavily focused. It could be you that was heavily focused on their goals, or you was heavily focused on your career or interest, okay? And it seemed to be, like I said, there was no time for love, okay? Because it seemed like you or your lover or your partner were willing to forgo the romance for the sake of your other love, your work life. You were sacrificing. You was either a third party that you were sacrificing for, okay? Or it was your work life, okay? Some of you is probably even if you're in a relationship now with your partner, in the past you felt neglected or rejected, okay? That's for some of you. That could have been 4 days ago, 4 weeks, 4 months, okay? That some deception came out, and some of you, someone's going to walk away because they're going through a transformation, out with the old, in with the new, okay? For some of you, you seem to have your eye in the future, okay? And you're ready to progress this relationship. And some of you, it could be entirely possible that your lover feels the same way. The two of you will want nothing more than to be settled home and considering how you both can achieve the dream life that you both want, okay? However, part of your love dream life may be a career advancement for some of you, okay? Some of you could be fantasizing about this career that you want or the lifestyle that you want to live, okay? And some of you, your partner, if it's not you, you could be willing to sacrifice your relationship for your goals and your ambitions, okay? So be mindful of this, alright? For some of you, you or your partner have the life experience needed to grow a serious relationship, because you both are mature and prepared for a future together. For some of you, in addition, you might even even if you don't always agree on everything, you can relate to each other, okay? And have similar experiences, right? That makes you kind of still want to work on the relationship. But when it's negative, right? Both you and your lover, okay, always think that you're right. And that's where arguments start, okay? You might think your way is best, okay? And if one doesn't agree with the other, they feel as though they can mold the other way of thinking, like form of manipulation going on, okay? Because you both think that you have a good relationship, you both need to be on the same page though with everything, okay? That's for some of you, alright? And that's causing arguments between you. For some of you, your partner might think that they are more mature enough to make adult decisions, and they may believe that they have what it takes to sustain a serious partnership, okay? It could be most of the time, okay? Or it could be alternatively be that your lover is not giving you enough attention, and they are more focused on their career than their love life. And it could even be you, okay? That's something that needs to grow here as well, remember? Right? That will help you grow. That's something you need to know that's going to help you grow here. Because some of you are definitely focused on your work, okay? For some of you, you want it all. You want your love, your career, your family, you want it all, okay? Because part of having it all is having a serious committed relationship, earth signs, okay? It's not a bad thing, okay? Because you have the skills needed to sustain one, and you hope your lover does too. Because that's what you want. You want to settle down. Because I said you're earth signs, but it's like you're with somebody who's a fly-by-night. They're not ready to settle down, and you are, okay? So what some of you need to do is stop your fantasizing, some of you, and just focus on your work, okay? If it's going to be, it's going to be. So use that now to work on creating the life you do want by what you're manifesting, okay? Because wherever the head goes, the body will follow, alright? That's for some of you. Some of you, this deception and rejection could have even have happened in the past, okay? And now you're more focused on your work now, right? For some of you, when people actually kind of even think about, you know, people in your environment kind of know their feelings when they think about you and your partner. Some of them are more concerned about your career achievements or your hobbies and your skills. Not so much about your love life. They're asking them like more on how's your career, what you're doing, what you're making, what, you know what I mean? More concerned about your financial situation more than even asking you about how's your family, how's your kids. You know what I mean? That's for some people, right? For some of you, some people around you have kind of thoughts at the end of the day you're going to be in a long-term relationship, because it seems like neither one of you are going anywhere, okay? But some of you, like I said, you've got time to create now. Some of you now are actually going to be throwing yourself, that's going to help you grow, okay? If you throw yourself into your hobbies and your interests here, alright? And some of you, it's your career, okay? Some of you are your partner. One of you is looked towards as being an expert in their career, okay? And if you're not now, somebody will be an expert in their career. That's the time to create now, where you're creating. That will help you grow, okay? And whatever you're going to grow is going to make you very good at this job, okay? For some of you, this job that you're doing is taking you apart from you and your partner, because you're so focused on work, okay? And this is where your partner's probably feeling a bit rejected here, and you're going to get to the point that if you do not get some form of balance between home and work, some of you, like I said, your partner could end up walking away, okay? That's for some of you. Because well, in the meantime, they're focusing on your work. They're going through a transformation here. Because there's going to be some change that's going to come in here, especially with this death card here, because something's definitely coming to an end. Alright? For some of you, if you're not preparing for the future, you're going to start preparing for the future, okay? Because your relationship is not going to go to the next level. Okay? And for some of you, two of you might decide to live together. For some of you could be setting up a home together or planning a wedding. Okay? Because it also speaks about with the Eight of Pentacles here, right? You showed a good outcome. Yeah? You both could be now preparing for the future, or you're fantasizing about you both working. Some of you, I just heard, oh my goodness, some of you are fantasizing about you both working together for the future. Okay? Thinking of all ideas, how it's going to go, how you want it. Okay? For some of you, you need to aim for somebody that is an expert in the field of their job. Okay? Some of you need to also be with someone who can display commitment, at least in one area of their life, that they stick to it no matter what. And some of you hope that your lover do achieve their ambition, because you're not selfish in any way, okay? Especially in this way, especially when it comes around career or them striving to go and bring more money in, okay? Because for some of you, you know that it'll benefit both of you if they do well in the job, okay? So some of you like that. You know what I mean? You probably like that your partner now is more focused, but at the same time, I can see some of you are feeling a bit rejected because now your partner's thrown himself into work. And the reason why they've done so, Earth sign, because you rejected them in the past, you was deceptive to them and you probably even lied to them. So now they're not focusing on you, and or vice versa, you're no longer focusing on your partner, you're focusing on your work. Okay? You'll know which part resonates with you. Okay? For some of you, that your partner could have felt rejected and you felt like, or he felt like there was some deception and lies and cheating, and they walked away, right? And some of you now have thrown yourself into work, okay? Now some of you are feeling that your partner's going to throw themselves so much into work and they're not even going to be bothered about you. That's for some of you. What you don't know though is a hobby which you or your partner is about to turn into a lifelong obsession, okay? Because one of you wishes to pursue this to another level, okay? And it could cause you to grow apart, alright? Because this is something which is brewing under the surface just now, so be mindful of this in the future here right now, okay? Because, remember, you manifesting this. Some of you have manifested that you have thrown yourself too much into work, or your partner's thrown himself into work, that it's coming to a point here that there could be a separation for some of you, okay? For some of you, somebody could even be working so hard, it's made a mill, okay? And they have to stop working because it's taking them to a sick bed, okay? Like I said, it's about health. Some of you are ill, okay? Some of you work till they got sick. Some of you, ooh. You know what I heard? Wow, 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 wow. For somebody out there, don't think it's for everybody, okay? Right? But for somebody out there, when their relationship ended, through rejection and deception and lies, right? They've taken to bed with this and they've gone into solitude, okay? This person now needs healing and they're working on healing themselves, because somebody here could be going through some form of even mental health right now, okay? Somebody needs a second opinion, remember that as well, okay? Somebody might even need to change their physician. Somebody might need to go and say, get some alternative therapy instead, okay? But you got the Four of Swords here, right? The Four of Swords usually speaks about someone's going through some rest that is not that they wanted to go to, but it's been forced upon them because they're overworked, okay? For some of you, you just need some time out so you're by yourself to find some tranquility right now, okay? Some of you are recovering from working so hard, okay? But you need to watch your health. Did I tell you? That was the message, Earth sign. Some of you are overly working, you're sacrificing your family, your friends, everything just to work. Some of you have worked so hard that it's made you ill, okay? Some of you though, it's time to go into your inner sanctuary, meditate, okay? Get in touch with your inner voice. Some of you need to start praying here, okay? Some of you need to get unwind. Some of you need to work on getting well, okay? Because there's definitely some isolation here. And you need to get away from the maddling crowd. Do you know what I mean? Too much people around you, too much gossip, too much drama. It's time out. Time to create here, okay? Because for some of you, with the Seven of Cups here, it's showing, say, that somebody here was so much up in the head, fantasizing. It wasn't real. It was a delusion. Even it could have been about a job, it could have even about a relationship for some of you, okay? Some of you was losing focus on your job, and then it's making you, some of you could have lost your job, okay? Some of you were so fantasizing and being unrealistic, okay? For some of you, you scattered your energy to too many choices, too many places that you were trying to do. Some of you had more than one job, some of you had several jobs, and it's made you sick, okay? That's for some of you earth signs here, trying to do too many things, okay? For some of you, you can't make up your mind about your job or your family, and to go and say, are you going to stay or are you going to go? Some of you, you're confused regarding losing your family, okay? Because you put work first, or your partner put work before you, vice versa, you know which one resonates with you, okay? But someone's going to get ill, and some of you, they're up in the head too much, and it could be some form of mental illness, alright? Stress, anxiety. For some of you, it's showing here that you or your partner were a couple in the past, okay? Then you went through a period where you had a break from each other for some of you, okay? But it's obviously here that this separation didn't kind of last forever for some of you, okay? Because some of you are trying to work on a separation, but it happened nonetheless, okay? If some of you, if you've never been separated before, okay, your new lover could have came along when you felt lonely, okay? And you was by yourself and you longed for somebody to love, alright? And he came around probably when you needed it, and this could have been, some of you could even be fantasizing in the working environment about somebody here, okay? Because you're feeling lonely because you felt rejected, okay? For some of you, or it could be vice versa, you know, remember this, right? If it's you that's being focused in work, your partner could have been feeling rejected, and this is what they feeling lonely and longing for love in their life right now, okay? Some of you could be even having a bit of a break away from your partner now, okay? But it's probably a short-term break, but it's not a long break. For you, some of you, it could be 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months, okay? For some of you, somebody is going through a time of healing right now in the relationship, okay, Earth signs? And that's going to help you grow, right? Take time out to yourself right now, okay? Because if you had issues in the past, you're both healing from them right now, right? For some of you, though, the situation feels like you're hugely isolated right now. And it could be that you and your lover have separated yourself from friends and family, okay? Because you're trying to work on your relationship, okay? Alternatively, for some of you, you could feel isolated from your partner, okay? Some of you could be currently living separate lives, and this could be causing some form of stress or worry for some of you, okay? For some of you, your partner is tired and wishes to have some time to themselves, away from the pressure of other people, possibly even you, okay? Just try not to take it personally here, Earth sign. Give them the space they need, okay? Let go and let God, alright? That's for some of you, because it's causing a lot of anxiety and worry and stress, this is. And for some of you, you just probably just need time out away from each other, so that somebody's going through a transformation here and they need that space. So some of you need to just give it and take it for yourself, because it seems like you both need it, okay? That's for some of you, okay? For some of you, your friends and family could be telling you that you need time out for yourself, okay? For some of you, is to help you to become your own person that you need this time out for, okay? Because some of you could have been with somebody for so long that you lost yourself and you don't even know who you are anymore, okay? That's for somebody out there, somebody who's kind of got themselves lost up in a relationship that they can't even speak and have a conversation without them actually bringing the other person in, because they're so attached to this person, like obsessed with this person, that hearing for some of you, like I said, open your head, you need to let go, let God, okay? For some of you, you need some breathing space, okay? After some form of rejection and deception and lies, and you're going through a healing process now, okay? And that will help you to grow, okay? Some of you are hoping that the break, okay, with your partner is only for a short term and it doesn't last for a long time, okay? Because for some of you, alright, if you have been through a lot with your partner, yeah? Some of you are always praying that this isn't going to affect the future of your relationship, because some of you want to heal from this point forward right now. Some of you are working on healing yourself right now, okay? Like I said, some of you may need to go to alternative therapy, get a full massage or Reiki, okay? Treatment. That's for some of you, right? Because for some of you still, you could be feeling fear regarding your partner wanting to break from you, okay? And that's why some of you probably still holding on too tight, okay? It's just that they need their own space right now. For whatever deception and lies, you need time to heal from that, okay? Because some of you might even think that because they want the space, they don't love you anymore, but it's not that. They need to self-love like you need to self-love yourself. And if you're thinking those thoughts, it definitely shows you don't love yourself enough. Okay, Earth signs? For some of you, you might not realize this, but any cracks in your relationship are slowly getting kind of better. Okay, for some of you, because if you and your partner are spending time apart, okay, it's asking you not to fret at this moment, because it's going to be good for both of you. It'll help you both grow, because absence does make the heart fonder. Okay, that's for some of you out there, because like I said, some of you could be going through some form of transformation now. Okay, some of you could be out with the old and on with something new. That's for some of you. For some of you, this is part where you need to let go of the past, of the hurt, of the deception, the lies. Okay, the card that you need to let go of is your dreams, your fantasizing. Some of you are holding on to this. Some of you need to still hold on to your dreams, and some of you need to let go, because some of you is just, some of you is taking somebody for granted also. Some of you were sleeping on the job. Wow, jobs. Yeah, some of you were so up in your head, in fact, you're sleeping on the job. Oh, and I also heard somebody could also have been sleeping with somebody on the job in a working environment. For some of you, not everybody, but somebody specifically out there, I heard that could be for, and they need to let go of that. Okay, I'm also going to read dreams, because somebody's having a fantasizing about somebody in the work environment. You need to let that go. If something's happened, let go, let God. Okay, this is for earth signs. If this resonates with you, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, please subscribe, like, share, because there might even be somebody in your environment that could even be needing to hear this message. Okay, dreams. The card guides you to pay attention to the dreams you have, both when you sleep and during your waking hours. They are connections to your true fearless indigo soul and your highest potential. This card is a message to let yourself fearlessly dream, even if the contents of your dream seem unrealistic to your logical mind. The angels are asking you to strengthen this connection to your higher self so that you can bring into life the miracles you always desired. Okay? Now, let me explain the difference between dreams and fantasies and also some form of manipulation. There's a big difference between manifesting. Remember, like I said from the beginning, wherever the head goes, the body will follow. You can either be manifesting something good or something bad. Okay? Some of you are trying to manifest now your time to create your dreams that you do want. Okay? And some of you need to let go of the things and people you do not need, that you're not taking forward with you. Alright? Some of you need to separate from people and things that no longer serve you because they were lying, cheating and being deceptive and rejected you in the past anyway. Some of you, these things are going to be happening 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. If they ain't already happened, but I feel say August is coming up. Okay? So, for some of you, it could be the 4 days into August. It could be 4 weeks, 4 months. But some of you are going to definitely need either space from you and your partner, going to need time out, because there's healing that needs to go on because of what's taken place in the past. There was some deception, lies, someone was trying to get away with something, but what's in the dark is going to come to the light. Okay, that's for some of your earth signs out there, because the card that clarifies that you need to let go of is the 9 of Spades. Sickness, resentment, disappointment, trouble to come. Okay, some of you, it could be a withdrawal regarding some form of animosity and conflict that you need to let go of. Some of you need to let go of financial disappointment. Some of you need to let go of an illicit temptation. Okay? And some of you need to let go of your frustration and your love. Okay? And some of you, like I said, there will be a change for the better, but you've got to let go and let God. Okay? You've got the 9 of Swords. Somebody here is not sleeping at night time. Okay? It's for somebody. Alright? And it could be the stress of their relationship or the choices now they have to make in their life. Some of you have definitely experienced some, could even have been some form of depression for some of you, okay? But the Knight of Swords, it usually speaks about somebody, like I said, who's not sleeping that night time, could be suffering some form of anxiety or stress right now, okay? That they're worried about something happening or something ending or something beginning for some of you, alright? For some of you, it's a form of depression that you've been holding on to. You probably need to see a doctor regarding this, okay? Get a second opinion, third if you have to, okay? This could either be you or somebody in your energy that's going through some form of depression, okay? Some of you need to let go of feeling sorry for yourself. Some of you are going through some grief and distress and not sleeping well or nervous or fretting, okay? And these are the things you need to let go of, okay? Some of you are going through general worry, panicking, crying and upset, losing touch with your personal courage and determination for a while, okay? And these are the things that you need to let go of, okay? What you need to do is take some time out to rest, okay? Because you've been up in your head for so long and not sleeping and worrying about this rejection and deception of a relationship ending for some of you. And it's taking you into depression and it's overworking yourself, overworking your brain for some of you, going over and over the situation, okay? Some of you have a history of unhappiness in your relationship, okay? For some of you, your lovers always cause you sleepless night and stress. And this romance is no different, okay? So it's like let go, let God. You know what I mean? You wore the t-shirt. It's not the first time you've experienced rejection, okay? It's not the first time you've experienced somebody who has several choices, okay? Or options. This could be you, okay? You made a choice, okay? And it caused a separation for some of you, okay? Or your partner made a choice, and this is somebody that you don't know, that they are going to reject you, be deceiving, lying to you, okay? And they're going to end up walking away from you, and this is going to cause you to be ill, okay? And for some of you, it's because you were focused on your work and you wasn't focused on your partner or your family or your commitment because you was trying to make the money. Because you was there in your head fantasizing about how the life you want to live, but what you did was you was more focused on the future, okay? But you wasn't focused on the meantime of what's going on around you. You wasn't staying in the moment, okay? So you're missing a lot of things that was around you that was taking place. Even if there was deception and lies, you wasn't seeing it because your head was up in some fantasy of a life that you would like to live, but you're not putting no work into that. You put work into materialistic things, okay? That's for somebody out there. For some of you, your relationship is kind of plagued with paranoia and insecurities, okay? Some of you, you're thinking very negative and it's not even as bad as you think it is, right? A lot of it's just up in your head. But because you're thinking the worst, you're going to draw it to you. Because after 9 comes 10, and that's the betrayal, which is here. But what you fear sometimes, like I said, the earth signs, is what you draw, okay? Some of you do have some form of issues with your partner that's keep you up at night time, right? Some of you are overthinking. He's not your friend right now because you're overthinking too much, okay? Some of you are your worst enemy right now in a relationship. Some of you could even be self-sabotaging here, okay? Because your paranoia is making you very needy and insecure, okay? Or this could even be your partner around you that's making them feel needy and insecure, okay? For some of you, because it's about you, earth signs, your constant worrying is driving a wedge between you and your partner or your lover, okay? It's even possible that you're manifesting negative things into your love life, and you need to let go of that, okay? Because you continually focus on what is wrong instead of what is right. You seem to be focusing more on what's the problem instead of focusing on the solution. And that's what you need to let go of, that negative, stinking thinking. Okay, that's for some of you earth signs, okay? Because some of you are feeling unsettled where you are with your lover right now and want to know where you stand, okay? Some of you are having anxiety over the future of the relationship, okay? And it keeps you awake at night time. Remember this, right? If you look to the past, it makes you depressed. If you look to the future, it'll make you anxious. But if you stay in the moment, earth signs, and ground yourself, you're at peace. Because all this what's going in your head ain't happening in the moment, okay? And wherever you take your head, the body will follow. Because you're creating negative things when you should be more focused on creating positive things. Because what you fear is what you're going to draw. If you fear of a relationship, fear of a job, you're going to draw that. Okay? And you're wondering, say, see, I was right. Yeah, of course you were right. You were thinking it, weren't you? You were saying it, weren't you? So you're drawing it to you. You manifested it. So just imagine when you manifest something bad to you, what you can do if you focus on manifesting something good. What you do want. Okay, earth signs? Right? Because some other people don't seem to view your romance or your relationship as a good thing. Okay? Because your friends and family, earth signs, are probably even worried about you being in this situation, especially when someone's been lying and cheating on you and rejected you. Okay? Some of you, your friends and your family could be worrying that you're making some big mistake here by pursuing a relationship with the person you're interested in. Some of you need to let go of that. For some of you, it definitely could be a lack of sleep and rest. Like I said, it's going to make you ill. You're overworking, overthinking, mental health breakdown here, I see. Okay? And you could have created this. Right? Some of you need to go and see a doctor, get yourself checked out. Okay? For some of you, you could be worrying about losing your job, or you ended up losing your job anyway, and that's going to... You created that. Wow. For some of you, you're starting off hoping that your stress and anxiety that you're thinking about the relationship is just in your head. And that your intuition telling you that there is something to worry about. Okay? That's for some of you. That's how your mind goes. You're going back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? Is it good? Is it not good? Okay? Are they going to come back? Should I give them a chance? Should I not? Are they messing about? It's like, wow, that's a lot of energy draining out of somebody. Okay? It's like they want to fill a bucket and they got a hole at the end of it, and they walked all that miles or years with this relationship and it's been seeping water all the time. That's for some of you. For some of you. Some of you are worried, and knowing this, that your worry and your paranoia is going to destroy the relationship. Like I said, some of you are self-sabotaging. Okay? Some of you are saying, I need reassurance. Okay? And some of you don't want to let your partner know how you feel because you don't want to scare them. And that's with your clinginess. So you're trying... Oh, you're freaked if you do, you're freaked if you don't. I heard here, earth sign, what you're doing. Okay? And this is the part you need to let go of. And this is all going on in your head. This, you know what I mean? It's not even real. That's what it's trying to be realistic here. Do you understand? Stop this fantasy, a delusion that you're living in, fantasy in your land. And come back down to earth, because you're an earth sign. Alright? Wow. Reality check, earth signs. For some of you, what you don't know is not as bad as it all seems. Okay? And it's all going on in your head. Right? You're imagining the problems. Okay? and your fantasy, and even it's reality, and it is that the point the person's been doing this, you're adding on top of it even more things that's not even taken place. You know? That's for some of you. And I know it doesn't make it any less hurtful, okay? But it is a good idea though for some of you to kind of seek outside help for your mental distress right now, okay? And not try and take it out on your partner, because this is your issue, not theirs. You need to own your own shit, basically, okay? Tell you from the health issues from the beginning that some of you were going through some form of illness, okay? And if you don't check yourself, you're gonna wreck yourself here, okay? Some of you are getting rid of the old and walking away from people and things that no longer serve you and going through a transformation. Some of you, it's you that's going through a mental breakdown, earth sign. Here you are, okay? Some of you definitely need to go and check out a doctor. Go and check out alternative therapy. Go and do some yoga, meditate, okay? Because some of you, because you were so focused on your pentacles and your money, that could have sent you off here because you're working so hard for it that you had a nervous breakdown. That's for some of you out there, okay? And you wasn't looking after yourself. Arguing even in the workplace with your partners, you're taking out on them because you're suffering with stress and anxiety. You know? Wow. And because you're self-sabotaging your relationship and you know it, right? But still you're trying to fight it and go into denial. Okay? And the card that clarifies that is Judgment. Some of you want reconciliation with your marriage or your partner, okay? And some of you, what you need to let go of, because you need time out by yourself because it's making you have a breakdown, because you're overthinking this relationship because of the ending of some form of deception and lies, okay? This person actually betrayed you and could have stabbed you in your back, stole from you, okay? And for some of you here, you got the Judgment card here. Some of you might even have wanted to go back to this person. That's for some of you, okay? And what you need to let go of is that thought, because it's a new beginning. You're going through a transformation. You got two major cards here, the Death card and the Judgment card here. Some of you have ended a marriage. Some of you have separated and starting a new beginning, because somebody could have even had you in a third party situation here, and it could have caused you now to take to your bed. You need time out. You need to go and heal, okay? That's for some of you. Alright? And some of you, it's your partner that you've done this to, and they need time out. You need to allow them to go through the healing stages right now, because this is karmic for some of you, okay? Some of you are going through karma right now, right? Some of you, the wheel of life has turned against you. That's how you feel for some of you. But you shall rise again like a phoenix, okay, out of these ashes here, earth sign. Okay, because this represents universal law. Like I said, what you're manifesting, wherever the head goes, the body will follow. Okay, this is something you manifested here. And the Judgment card is God here, stepped in here. For some of you, okay? For some of you, there's a new beginning being offered to you. Some good news will be coming to you after you actually complete a cycle. After ending, there is going to be a new beginning, okay? For some of you, you need to break free from your old ways, okay? And this will give you a new lease of life towards you, okay? Some of you will be recovering from your illness, okay? Because remember this as well, it's karma, okay? This is for you, earth signs. What goes around comes around, and you need to be responsible for your actions when you got the Judgment card here, okay? Because judgment is coming from a higher place, okay? And some of you need to not give up too soon, because you're in your head, okay? And you're at a place where it's make or break, okay? You need to make that final push, and you just might make it, okay? Because after 9 comes 10, and that's when it's completely ended. Death is ending, okay? Some of you may even want to return to somebody even though the relationship is dead. That's for some of you. For some of you, you need to break through and break free, okay? Because this is the time now for you that you need to pick yourself up, stand up for your full height and meet the world full on, okay? Now is the time to make more of yourself, alright? To have a fresh start and receive the recognition you feel you deserve here, Earth Signs. Okay, remember, time to create. As a co-creator in your life, you have to take responsibility for your actions, okay? Because now is the time to break away from your old thinking, remotivate yourself and make some positive changes, okay? You need to reap the rewards of the past actions that you're taking. So some of it's going to be karma. Some of you, if you did good, you planted good seeds, you get a good harvest. You planted bad seeds, you're going to get a bad harvest. Okay? But it's about beginning a new cycle. Okay? You got to kind of project the new you. Alright? And revamp your image for some of you. For some of you, you need to kind of reinvent yourself. Okay? But some of you, after you come out your head, you will be feeling better yourself. Some of you, when you end a relationship, you will have a new beginning, because the truth is going to come out. What's in the dark is going to come to the light. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, you have to go through this journey. How you was, even the beginning of the year, how you walked into 2020 ain't just going to be the same way you're going to be walking out. Okay? But if you're ill right now, and you're up in your head, and you're going through some mental illness right now, go and seek the help that you need to seek, okay? Right? Try several ones until you find the right one for you, alright? For some of you, excuse me, for some of you, you need to let go. I said that before too. The thing I keep hearing, the message still coming back to you, let go and let God, okay? Because the truth will be coming out. Alright? Some of you need to start thinking positive, alright? To get yourself out of this depression or pessimistic way of thinking. Okay? Because right now, it's one of your greatest enemies right now. Like I said, you're self-sabotaging here. Okay? Because some of you won't succeed if you approach something half-heartedly. And that could even be a relationship, a marriage, or a job. Okay? Some of you are unprepared. Okay? So some of you need kind of get more strength, or build up yourself and your ideas, okay? Because some of you are going back and forth, should or shouldn't I, okay? Some of you could be arguing negatively, abusing other people, and this could rebound back on you, okay? So some of you need to reflect on yourself here. Some of you need to watch your back, or other people may be trying to do these things to you. Okay? Careful. Now I'm hearing, be careful. Right? Judgment's no joke. Okay? Because for some of you, this was you and this person that you're fantasizing about or dreaming about, you feel, say, you're destined to meet this person. A new beginning here, yeah? Could be somebody you're destined to meet here, right? For some of you, you felt destined to meet the person that you're stressing about, okay? For some of you, this person came into your life for a reason. Even if it was for a season, it was to teach you something, okay? Something you're supposed to have learned a lesson in this, because like I said, it's like karma, okay? Some of you had a karmic relationship. It wasn't your soulmate, it was a karmic soulmate. And you learnt a lot from this, but what I'm saying here is saying you for some of you. Do you understand? Some of you put this person before yourself. You thought more of that person than you did of yourself, and that was to go and say, teach you to go and start taking care of you and start looking about you. Because you don't, nobody else is going to hear earth sign. Okay? If you're working yourself into a sickness here or to your grave, you know what I mean? The message is here to go and say, start prioritizing here. Okay? Start putting work into yourself instead of putting it into people or to putting it into other things. And even if you come to your business, start putting the money in your pocket. Manifest your own business. That's for some of you. Okay? Woo! But for some of you, it is a make or break time for your relationship. Okay? Like I said, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months for some of you. Okay? Because what happens in the coming weeks or months will determine whether you're going to be together as a couple or go your separate ways for good. Okay? You're also currently learning valuable life lessons here because of this relationship. Because it's forcing the two of you right now, earth signs, to grow as people. Even if you're not yet a couple, this partnership is important to you right now. Okay? For some of you, you may even seem as though you and your partner are moving on to the next level. Okay? Some of you are still learning lessons from this relationship. Okay? But they're no longer painful as it was before. Okay? The universe is trying to go easy on you and your lover right now here, earth signs. Okay? Some of you want to reconciliate. Okay? For some of you, your lover is kind of on the cusp. Okay? If you're not already together, they are currently deciding whether or not they wish to be with you as a couple. Okay? If you're already together, then they're choosing if they want a major commitment or engagement, kids, or if the relationship even has a future. Okay? Because there's a separation right now between you right now. If it's not even physically, it could be physically and emotionally. Okay? Someone needs time out, or you both need time out. Okay? Like I said, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Okay? For you, you're probably at your breaking point here. You love your partner. Okay? And it might be possible that you might even think that both of you are soulmates. Okay? But at the moment, you're currently in two minds on how you want to proceed with the relationship. Okay, earth signs? But one thing is for sure, you cannot continue the way you have been so far. Things need to change. Like I said, transformation going through here. Okay? Because for some of you right now, either you or your partner are going through a life-changing decision. Okay? And it would significantly have an impact on your relationship. That could be the person now throwing themselves more into work. Okay? So they're not going to have the time to be with you. Okay? And there's going to be a separation that the person could even have to work away. Okay? Some of you might even find out that somebody here is infatuated with somebody else. That's for some of you. For some of you though, you should always go for a relationship which can help you to grow as a person. Okay? You need to aim for connections which are utterly different from every other relationship you've ever had. You need to expand your surrounding for some of you. Meet other people. Okay? Meet people who can teach you something and show you something about yourself that will enhance you and enhance your skills and your abilities. Okay? For some of you, some of you need to avoid relationships which seem to have lessons attached to them. Okay? That's for some of you. Because some of you don't need the lessons. You just need someone to treat you well. Okay? Somebody could be trying to control and train you like a bloody tame, bloody seal. Sorry! Oh my God, this is what I'm hearing, sorry. I'm like shocked and thinking, okay, some of you, what I'm seeing, some of you You could have been controlled, or someone was controlling you like you was a seal, because in a clean, like a seal's like clapping like someone's trying to train this seal. Okay? For some of you fear that your relationship with this person was only meant to be for the time it was. Okay, she was. Like I said, somebody came into your life for a season, for a reason, and some of you are trying to seeing this now and you're letting go and letting God. Okay? But some of you hope that there's more significant point to this relationship. So some of you don't want to have gone through all this pain and suffering for nothing. And you're looking for a reason why this is all happening. And that the reason why is you needed to change. You needed to go through a transformation. Okay? For some of you, don't want to learn any more life lessons from the universe. Okay? You want to be with this person romantically. But you see, for some of you, like I said, some of you are still holding on. And the universe has stepped in and said, let go, let God. And for this very reason, okay, there's excellent lessons you can learn from this relationship or potential relationship. Okay? Because some of you are going to discover a lot about parts of yourself which you never even knew existed. Okay? Also, if you're already in a relationship with this person, you're on the verge of either being together forever or parting for good. Oh, you know which one will relate with you here. Okay? And like I said, some of you are going through some anxiety, stress and anxiety over this, and some of you need to go and see a GP because it's kind of need additional help. Okay? This is for earth signs. If this resonates with you, or if it's not you, there's somebody else around you that's going through this, right? It's for some of you, okay? Because the message I'm hearing here is that somebody's lying, someone's not telling the truth, okay? Some of you, you're going to get some form of truth that's going to be coming out, okay? You're going to get a reality check for one, okay? Some of you could have been dealing with an air sign, that might have air in the chart, okay? And for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who may want to come back to you after walking away. Okay? And this could have been after a separation you went through, but they will be back. But you just need to give them this time out, or you take this time out for you both. Okay? Because you need time to get over this deception and lies and heal. Okay? This is for earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.